Hello and welcome everyone, this is Mario. Today I bring you the 8th stage of the Tour de France 2019 in Pro Cycling Manager. Before I start this stage, I would just like to take a moment to publicly thank Benji Nassan for promoting my channel and also other PCM YouTubers channels. You have played a really important role in the growth of my channel in the past few weeks, and I really appreciate that. And so I just wanted to say this. Thank you. So today's stage is again over 200 kilometers. It's quite hilly. There are 7 categorized climbs in today's stage, 5 of which are category 2 climbs, and there will be 29 points available today for the first rider in this categorized climbs. I'm surely going to get Julien Alaphilippe in the breakaway today. He's going to continue accumulating points for the KOM competition. He's currently leading it, and I want to defend his lead by increasing it. The favorites for today are, of course, besides Julien Alaphilippe, Alejandro Valverde, Jakob Fuglsang, and Mikhail Kwiatkowski. Peter Sagan is among the top favorites for this stage, but I seriously doubt that he can be in a good position to challenge for the stage win today. So this stage, of course, comes after I finally managed to take a win in this Tour de France. I did it with Elia Viviani in the previous stage. I managed to get the perfect sprint lead out for Elia Viviani and then timed his sprint perfectly. So I finally did it and I took a stage win, and maybe I can actually try to take another win today with Julien Alaphilippe. So we are now starting the stage from Mâcon to the finish line, which is in Saint-Étienne. Julien Alaphilippe is having a +1 day, which is quite useful, although Enric Mas, on the other hand, is having a -1 day, so it's not really impressive. Let's try to get Alaphilippe then in the breakaway. I actually don't know if I can do that. He is considered as one of the favorites for the stage, so I really don't know if the peloton is going to allow Alaphilippe to be in the breakaway. So we really have a massive breakaway today. 30 riders are in the front group in today's stage. They already have almost 4 minutes lead over the peloton, and so I managed to put Julien Alaphilippe in this group. He's going to be here trying to collect more mountain classification points. So the riders in the breakaway are now in the Col de la Croix-Montmain. It's a category 2 climb, the first one of the day, so 5 points available in this one. Let's try to move to the side here and stay in the front so that I don't get surprised. I'm expecting an attack from Tom Squeans. Let's increase the pace to 85 now. 2 kilometers to go in this climb. Let's see, is anyone going to attack before Alaphilippe? And no one is attacking. Let's try the attack now. Let's go with Alaphilippe with 1 kilometer to go. Only Nicolas Zede, everyone is short of energy. Nicolas Zede, actually, no, you almost overtook Julien Alaphilippe, but in the end, it was Alaphilippe taking the 5 points available in this one. So now in the breakaway, we are in the Col de la Croix de Tel. It's another category 2 climb. Really steep, 8.1% average, only 4.1 kilometers long. We are now about 2.5 kilometers from the top of the climb. Let's try to use the same strategy as before, trying to pace with Alaphilippe, and already attacks. Thomas de Gendt is attacking, followed by Nicolas Zede. Let's try to keep on the wheel of Zede. Let's see, the attack is not really that strong. Let's see for how much does it last. Let's follow Zede now. After Thomas de Gendt stopped the attack, And Ede is out of energy. Let's try to launch Julien Alaphilippe now. And he's going to take the points comfortably. No big issue. Oh, Richie Porte is attacking. Oh, I was almost surprised by Richie Porte. So we are now approaching the Col de la Croix-Paquet. It's a short climb. It's only 1.9 kilometers long, but at an average of 9.8% and with slopes of 18.1% max. So let's get to the front straight ahead. Richie Porte is already attacking. Let's try to follow. We are following on the wheel of Giulio Ciccone. Let's try not to get surprised here. The Trek Segafredo riders are really going for this one. Let's try to pace now. Porte and Ciccone are still there. Let's see. Can I try to take the points here? And Alaphilippe is going to be the first one. He is ahead of Richie Porte again. So things are going really well. He now has 44 points in the mountain classification, and Tom Squiens is still with the same 27 he started the stage with. So the breakaway is now less than 3 kilometers from the top of this next climb. It's a category 3 climb, and the final few kilometers are pretty soft. They are basically a false flat. So we are now 1 kilometer away. Let's try to increase the pace and attack now with Alaphilippe. Let's take the points here as well. It's only 2, but every point counts. And again, Alaphilippe is the first one. So the breakaway is now at the Côte de la Croix de Pach, and it's another category 2 climb at an average of 7.1%. So let's move to the front with Alaphilippe now. Let's try to take the 5 points again in this one. The riders are attacking already. Let's follow the wheel of Valgren. And soon I will have to attack by myself. Let's go. We are following Valgren. Richie Porte is now really far behind. And 1 kilometer to go. Let's increase the pace at 95. Let's try to take the points this way. Can I do it? Really getting close to the finish, to the top of the climb, and Alaphilippe takes the points again. Oh, back in the peloton. Enric Mas is dropping a lot in this group. Let's hope there is no gap here. Let's try to move him a bit to the front. Kasper Asgreen was dropped. Oh, why was I not paying attention to this? Let's try to go back with Kasper Asgreen in the front. Oh, this is really not good. I wanted Asgreen to protect Enric Mas at the end, and now he has dropped. So let's increase the effort a bit for Enric Mas. I don't want him to get dropped here. Let's go back to the front. Alaphilippe is leading this group. Devenans is now out of energy, as well as Yves Lampard, and I need to get... Well, let's try to pace now a bit with Alaphilippe here. They are attacking already. Let's follow the attacks of Matej Mohoric. We are close to the top, and I'm not going to be able to get the top points in this one. So Alaphilippe is only third in this category 2 climb. So the pace has dropped quite a lot, and Mohoric is trying an attack. Should I try to follow his attack? Let's try to do the same. Let's attack with Julien Alaphilippe. Let's see what I can do. Can I get to Mohoric? No one else is responding. Let's try to catch the Slovenian rider and to work with him to try to take the stage win. Okay, so maybe this wasn't the smartest of calls. I'm not catching Mohoric, and in fact I managed to lose a lot of energy with Alaphilippe, and the other riders are catching us back. So I should have stayed put with Alaphilippe. Let's actually drop him now to save a bit more of energy. So in the meantime, no one is really working in this group. Reintaramai is also attacking again. Again, well, it's the first time he's attacking. Thomas de Ghent is going as well. Is everyone going one at a time? Let's try to work a bit. Everyone is complaining. Oh, it's because of me. It's because Alaphilippe is not working. So yeah, I will simply stop working with Alaphilippe. Let's bring him back to the main group. I'm not going to take the stage win with him. So let's just keep him here to try to help Enric Mas if necessary. Mikhail Kwiatkowski is attacking. Should I try to follow the attack? Other riders are trying to follow. Let's increase the effort a bit. Let's see what happens here. Well, it wasn't really an attack, he just paced a bit. I think the riders in the breakaway are going to take the stage win. Maybe I should have cooperated a bit more with Julien Alaphilippe. Maybe he could take the stage win. So we are approaching the end of the stage. The breakaway seems to be able to take the stage win today. Let's anyway try to pace a bit with Alaphilippe. Let's see if we... Well, Alaphilippe dropped the other riders. I need to pay some attention. Well, there are attacks. Dan Martin is attacking. Let's try not to get surprised here. Alaphilippe is going quite strong. Can he do something here? I really don't know. The stage is about to finish, and it's Matej Mohoric taking the stage win. Let's see, let's sprint now with our other riders. I don't want to lose any time in this one, and I don't think there's a problem. So Matej Mohoric managed to take the stage win for Bahrain Merida ahead of Michael Valgren, Nicolas Zede and Richie Porte. And then in the main group, Peter Sagan was the first one to cross the line. In the GC, there were no changes. Geraint Thomas still leading, and Enric Mas is still in 10th. In the mountain classification, Julien Alaphilippe did very well today. He now has 53 points, 25 ahead of Tom Squeans in the second place. So a really positive stage for Alaphilippe. In the points classification, Peter Sagan, with his 5th place finish today, managed to increase his lead over Elia Viviani, who didn't score any points today. And of course, the best young rider is still Egan Bernal, and the best team is Team Ineos. So guys, I think this was a really weird stage to play. I don't think I particularly excelled on this one. I did pretty well with Julien Alaphilippe in getting the mountain points, but in the end, I don't know. It was kind of odd. The final kilometers of the stage were a bit hard. So this was the first stage win by the breakaway riders, and although I have Alaphilippe in that same breakaway, by the end the other riders were not really happy that Alaphilippe was not cooperating in that group. That kind of led me to drop Alaphilippe to the peloton. It might have been a mistake. Maybe I could now be celebrating a win by Alaphilippe, but well, it was my decision. I don't really see any important rider having dropped. What did happen was that 3 riders were out of time in this stage. So little by little, Wanty is actually losing the riders it didn't lose in stage 1 of my series. So with no changes in the GC, let's look at the next stage. It's again going to be a hilly stage. I may actually keep Julien Alaphilippe in the peloton, and in the case of the stage being decided from the peloton, he will be in a good position to try an attack in the final hill and to take the stage win then. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this stage. It was a really important one for the KOM classification, and Alaphilippe did very well today. So if you did enjoy it, please click the like button. Also, please leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think I should have done differently in this stage. And also, if you haven't done so yet and appreciate my videos, please subscribe to my channel. I really value your support, and I hope to see you all next time for Stage 9 of the Tour de France 2019 in Pro Cycling Manager. Bye!